We begin tonight with the breaking news continuing to unfold right here in the Valley. 4 people in the hospital at this hour after a Chandler business exploded this morning.
This shop at Rural and Ray Roads, called Platinum Printing, now little more than debris. Some pieces of the building flying as far as 100 yards away.
ABC 15 viewers capturing the blast from multiple angles. One right here catching it on his dash cam as bits of the building are blown into the air. Another viewer's security camera literally shaking as you can see the explosion on the top left corner.
ABC 15's team coverage continues now at 6:30. Our Luz Delia Caballero at the hospital tonight, where those injured are now being treated.
Adam Waltz talking to local businesses now impacted by all of this. But we begin tonight with Nicole Valdez.
And she's reporting from Ray and Rural Roads, just a short distance from where this explosion happened. Joining us now with what we know so far.
We're finally getting a closer look at just the extent of the damage out here. And this print shop is just a shell of what it once was. You can see the inside just ripped apart. Some of the pieces of the ceiling hanging down, the gaping hole of that roof. And you can just see how far that blast sent debris. Take a look at this parking lot. It's covered in shards of glass. You can see the fence now surrounding it here as police continue their investigation into finding out what the cause of this blast was. But we've just learned it's no longer just a Chandler police investigation. The ATF is now being called out and getting dispatched to the valley to help try to determine, again, what really caused this explosion. Now, they tell us they were aware of an underground gas leak, but they're not sure whether that started before or after this blast or if it had anything to do with what happened out here. What we do know is they are not looking for any suspects, telling us this is not a criminal investigation. So at this point, the focus now shifting to those 4 victims, 2 who still remain in the ICU tonight. In Chandler, Nicole Valdez, ABC 15, Arizona.
Yeah, while the question remains as to why this happened, we're learning more about the 4 people caught in this blast. As Nicole just mentioned, all of them now at a burn unit at Maricopa Medical Center. ABC 15's Luz Delia Caballero picks up our reporting from there now.
Truly a sad situation. Our crew was here a couple of hours ago and we watched as a couple of ambulances came in with the 4 patients and they took them there in serious and critical condition. All were inside the print shop when the explosion happened. Medical experts say injuries are consistent with blast burns and say it could have been a propane-based explosion.
They're all young males and all of them suffered between 16 and 30% total body surface area burns, mostly to the upper extremities and lower extremities, the exposed areas. It looked like most everybody was wearing short sleeve shirts and shorts.
2 of them are in the ICU in critical condition, the other 2 out of the ICU in serious condition. Dr. Foster expects them to likely need surgery for skin grafts. Good news here, though, is that Dr. Foster expects all of them to make a full recovery. Reporting in Phoenix, Luz Delia Caballero, ABC 15, Arizona.
Well, businesses right next to Platinum Printing also taking some damage during that blast. And ABC 15's Adam Waltz live at the shopping center tonight with a closer look at just how far that explosion reached. Adam?
Yeah, that's right, Steve. The explosion decimated really the entire east wing of the Chandler Sunset Plaza here. And I just learned not long ago that one of the 4 victims who is currently being treated for burns was working 2 doors down at All American Eyeglass Repair. I'm going to step aside so you can get a look. The repair store, a couple doors down, heavily damaged with windows and doors blown open. The owner of the store said her employee is expected to be okay, but next door to them at the Smiles of Chandler Dentistry, 2 ceilings in treatment rooms collapsed, and a patient was actually in one of those rooms when that happened but wasn't hurt. And on the other end of the plaza, a story of community when the Maxwell Academy preschool was evacuated and workers from Sunrise Preschool across the street came over, helped move the children to safety until parents were able to pick them up. Now, right now, a lot of uncertainty for all the businesses in the shopping center as investigators work to determine what happened and their neighbors really recover from their injuries. In Chandler, Adam Waltz, ABC 15, Arizona.
Big impact all around that shopping center. Still a lot of questions about what happened there, including the cause of the explosion, who were the victims, and what will happen to the businesses attached to that strip mall.
Trust ABC 15. We'll bring you the very latest details as they come into our newsroom on this, both right here on air and on our ABC 15 app.